One of the most common excuses we use to stay on the sidelines is, "I'm too young," or "Nobody will listen to me." Even Timothy, Paul's right-hand man, struggled with this. He was likely in his 30s, leading men in their 60s. Paul's advice to him wasn't to demand respect, but to command it through his character. Today we're looking at the 5-fold blueprint for how to not let anyone despise your youth. The word Paul uses for despise means to think down on someone. It's that feeling of being patronized. Timothy was in Ephesus, a city that prized ancient wisdom and elder status. Being a young leader, there was an uphill battle. People will always find a reason to doubt you, your age, your background, or your lack of experience. But Paul shows us that while you can't control what people think of you, you can control the evidence you give them. Paul tells Timothy to be an example like a stamp or a mold. If you want respect, you provide a mold that others want to fit into. In speech, watch your words and avoid gossip, complaining, or sarcasm. Maturity is heard before it is seen. In conduct, make sure your actions match your Sunday morning confession. In love, practice selfless service that silences critics. In faith, be steady and do not fold under pressure. In purity, stand out like a diamond on black velvet. Physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things. Many young people spend hours in the gym or practicing a sport to be someone. If you put half the effort into spiritual habits as you do into your TikTok feed or fitness, you would be a giant among men. Godliness is a muscle that must be worked daily. Finally, Paul tells Timothy, do not neglect your gift. Most young people do not lose their gift. They simply neglect it while waiting for a platform. Do not wait for a title. Start using your gift now in small groups, background roles, and everyday moments. Character is built in the dark so it can stand in the light. Your age is not a barrier. It's a platform. When a young person lives with the wisdom of an elder, the world stops and takes notice. Don't let them despise your youth. Give them a reason to admire your Christ. See you in the next session as we look at Paul's final instructions on persistence. It is all about Jesus.